Okay, let's say you have an RSV4, and what I have here is RSV4 factory, and you want to ditch your signals, and you want to turn these guys into signals, so you can get rid of the mirrors and put bar ends, or maybe not have them. These are the bulbs you're going to need. These are 194 ends. They're amber colored. These supposedly will replace the daytime running lights that are in here, and I'll be able to put these in, and then I'll reroute the wiring. So that's the first thing you need for this. I want to help out my friends that are absolute dough. This here, that right there, is the bulb that correlates to that guy. So what you want to do is turn this one to the left, so that's counterclockwise, pull it out. That's your bulb there, and then here's the clip that you can use to remove it. I'll do that now. All right, here it is here, taken out. It just pops out like that. We'll take our new bulb, which is this one here. Be able to just pop it back in, like so. Now we'll test it out. I went ahead and plugged it in now, and I'm just going to test it out to see if it works as a daytime running light. All good. So all I got to do now is change the wires that run to this to the wires that run to the signal. So first I need to unplug the signal, which you'll see is back here. So I'll run with my left hand there. See that? That's where that is. I'll go back there, and this just pulls out like so. And then back here, you'll see that there are two 10mm bolts. Those will come out, and then that will free up the signal. So here's what comes out of that. You're gonna have two washers and two nuts, 15mm, put those aside. Then this guy just slides out, and you work the cable out the back side of here. It's actually the same shape. The cable's made so that it can run through the opening that's in here, which is identical in shape. All right, now the last step is you got to cut a piece of this guy off, because you want to wire this to the same wires that go into the back of that same plug over here. So here's where I'm going to cheat. I actually have these waterproof connectors that I bought online. I got a whole box of them sitting over here. They look like this, and they come in all different sizes. I buy these because I've seen the same ones used on Aprilias and Ducatis, so they're interchangeable. I actually didn't buy them for that purpose, but it just works out that way. So I'm going to go ahead and splice. Going to cut this off and then run these two wires into the back of this guy and plug these in, and that should be my jumper for it. But if you're not doing that, you could cut and snip and then just attach the wires manually with electrical tape. And if you have the know-how, some heat shrink is great. And if you can go even further, and first you could solder it, then throw the heat shrink on top of that. So when you're done, you should have a cable that looks like this, where one end is the side that goes into where your daytime running lights were, and the other end goes into where your signal comes out. Now, you attach this guy to this guy here, like so. It should snap in like that. And now the true test is we're going to plug this in and hit the signal and see if that works. So let's try it out. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this into the original location, which is back behind the dash. It's in there. And now I'll hit the signal. Boom! Just like that. Now you just plug it back into where the daytime running light goes. So what I'll do with this guy is that I will tie him off and put him around here. Some people like to cover it. You can do that. My bike isn't going to see much rain, but also I'm not too worried about this. But, you know, I also have the other end of these. I can close it off and put some heat shrink as well. There's a lot of different things you can do. I wouldn't overthink it. But now the end result should be like that. And just like that, you have your signal integrated. And I got some block off for these guys. I'll show you what those look like. But that's the same thing you do for the other side. And just like that, you've eliminated the front mirror signal combo. And you can get some end bar mirrors, something that's easy to put on and off. I've actually found ones that are handlebar lever protectors that come around like that you actually need for the track, that have a mirror on the top of them, and I believe I can unscrew it. So I'll show you guys when I get there. Thanks for watching.